What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great day the morning after realizing that our season is over. It's pretty much over. I am looking at my finger. I don't know if you ever had this happen to you before, but you're drilling a drill. I mean, you're putting in a screw about so long. You get the drill on there, and you're holding it, and it flips to the side. And when it flipped to the side, the Phillips tip went into my pinky, and it's numb. I'm actually taking the Band-Aid off to try and let it dry out a bit, and I'm going to put some more antiseptic on it and re-bandage it up. But that sucker is swollen and tight. Anyway, I've had worse injuries. So, it's not all bad news losing yesterday. People will say, oh, well, you're just full of shit. You're really upset about losing. Yeah, I am. I am upset about losing. It really stinks. But Ernie, the Cowboys fan, actually put it into perspective, though. When you think about the multitude of injuries, and I hated the way he put this, but Overshown's knee exploding, it's what it did. You don't want to say it that way, but it's really what it did do. When you think about Dak Prescott out, when you think about Zach Martin going in IR and out, when you think about Micah Parsons missing 5 games, think about Sam Williams on IR, you think about Deron Bland, who was out, for first 10 games or 12 games of the season. You think about Diggs being hurt. You think about Tyler Guyton, who's constantly been hurt. You think about now Cooper Beebe hurt. You think about Brandon Cooks that's been out. That's a lot of players that have missed a lot of time. You literally are a shell of yourself. It doesn't matter to the haters out there, the trolls. They're not going to give you any quarter. They're going to say, just admit it, the Cowboys suck. I got 49er fans now that are beginning to feel themselves again and swearing they're going to sneak into the playoffs. And, of course, Eagle fans are about as arrogant as can be, although they didn't exactly look that good this past week. They could just as easily lost. So I'm not ready to give them a whole lot of, kudos at this moment. I know tomorrow will be rough having the Dan Saleo show, so I'm not looking forward to that, but at least it'll be hump day. This sucks. At the end of this, I'm going to play a clip of Micah talking about the season and stuff. And I'm going to say, Micah has grown quite a bit this season because he's been forced to. I don't think Micah has ever had to, has never gone through anything like this season. Being injured, having the team terrible and hopeless, losing teammates left and right, just him even being trashed, that, he's doing things that he enjoys doing, his podcasts and stuff, but getting the venom from that, getting told that, after the games, swap a jersey, don't show any passion, you're not upset about it, and then he leaves the field, leaves the field without, shaking anybody's hand or anything else. He's emotional, he's pissed off, and then he's getting flack for that. It doesn't seem like it matters what he does. He gets shit. He gets shit. And that's the reality of life here, especially in social media. It doesn't matter what you do. Not everybody is going to like what you do. Half the people are going to be jealous because they wish they were you and having your situation. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're never going to make them happy. So the best thing you have to do is make your teammates and yourself happy. And if other people want to join in and be happy, great. But you're not going to appease the masses. And I think he's beginning to learn that. But this season, man, this season is truly an abomination. I literally have lost the passion that I've had this season. Not going to the Washington game, although I didn't have the money to. Not being at home, having the big sub and the big football parties. It's gotten now to the point of every week you go in expecting to lose. I saw my dad a few hours ago when I was dropping off my sister. And he was like, boy, what happened to the Cowboys? Because he didn't stand for it. And I explained to him about the punt, and he was like, oh, Lord. And I said, Dad, we got to go back to what we were talking about. I said, I was right before. He said, what were you right before? I said, don't bet on the Cowboys. Because he took the over, and he took the 4.5 points, and he lost in both of them. I bet if you were to look at how many losses my dad had he not bet on the Cowboys, he'd probably be several $100s up right now. But it is what it is. The Cowboys, the season's done. It's just the body just doesn't know it's dead yet. We got 4 more agonizing games and then a whole lot of work to do this offseason. Alrighty, good people. Remember, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, we'll all see each other tomorrow. Or better yet, maybe we wake up from this nightmare of the Dallas Cowboys season being this bad. All right? Whew. Peace. Does that look bad? Ouch.
Wrenching, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. That was one of the most horrific ways to lose. It's just really hard to like comprehend, because it was like the trajectory we were going. Because people were talking about my emotions and frustrations on the sideline. It's like you play so hard, you work so hard, and you're in a position where it's like everything's coming down to the wire. We held Joe Burrow. It's kind of them things like we held Joe to 20 points. We're getting the ball under 2 minutes left. We got Brandon Aubrey. We block a field goal. I don't care. I like Brandon Aubrey from 68-70. He's in kicking position. Rico Dowdle was playing an amazing game. It's just like you just in this position where you can eat the clock away and kick a field goal. And if not, we got to go get, a stop. But they're in 2-minute drill. You know what I'm saying? They got no timeouts and they got to find a way to get 3. And I would have just loved the situation that we would have been in, if we got the ball. But the frustration is, and why I was upset, not only am I the most incomplete competitor, I don't think there's anyone in the world except for some of maybe the top 3 greatest players of all time, like MJ, maybe, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, but I think I'm in their category of competitiveness. I don't think there's anyone more competitive than me, man. I kind of, and it's heartbreaking for me because I promised y'all, Cowboys Nation, that we would make a run. I was doing everything in my possible manner to make sure we did that. And I wanted to put my teammates in that situation. I wanted to win real bad for our unit, but I wanted to win real bad for, the ownership, the fans. Like, it's so much more. Like, I'm carrying this chip on my shoulder where I want greatness for everyone. I don't want to lose at home, and the fact that we lost and I felt like we could have won that game, that killed me, man. Like, I want to win so bad. all I know how to do is try to find ways to win and impact the game. And sometimes when you come up short and it's a factor where you can't really control all of it, it sucks. It just kind of sucked the life out of me. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. You know, plenty of fans, if I went over there and was all laughing with the competition after we lost like that, a lot of people would be mad. I walk off the field because the game's over and people are mad. It's just like, you know, you can't make everyone happy, but I would just say in that specific moment, you know, it was deeper than that. You know, we're trying to make a run. We were trying to make playoffs. And kind of to lose that one, we needed that win.